Hi, everybody. We got a low network connection on the Facebook. Here we are. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry it's a little bit late tonight for my favorite paint show live. We're going to follow up with where we left off yesterday. We kind of gave the peonies a little bit more shape, a little bit corrected shape, but I wanted to wrap them around just a little bit over here tomorrow, or over here on the side. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to pull a few stems over here, a few leaves, and then I want to maybe do a couple little blooms up here on this side in this section right here. Hi, everybody. Hello. I see the hearts, Michelle. I see you. I'm sorry that it's a little bit later than normal, but we had Talk to Me Tuesday, and then I've got golden tickets. You guys, don't let me get off of here without turning this back around a little bit and putting some golden ticket on the front of here and let it set until tomorrow. Hi, Bub. I see you on YouTube. So that's exactly where we're leaving off. Same colors, same thing, just kind of wrapping the floral bouquet around the side. I'm so glad that you're up. Hello, Susan. Just got to chat with Susan there on Facebook. So let me grab some brushes and my water girl. I've got my paint poured out here, but I did forget to unwrap my brushes from my press and steel. So give me just a second. Okay, there's my pink. That didn't take long. After about 3 or 4 days of use, I've been continuing to wrap them up, you guys. I haven't had to wash them. I love that. I love it. Don't you love that you haven't had to wash my brushes, honey?
I haven't.
I'm saving you time.
That's what we have kids for.
I'm saving you time. Yeah. You know, unfortunately, they just don't do as well of a job as you do. Let's be real.
That's a fact.
They just, yeah, they don't. So guys, we're gonna get started. Just 1 second. Let me grab my brushes out. I also have the palette knife, the one with a little bit of an angle that I used last night. I will be probably adding a little bit of texture to that too as well. But don't let me forget that golden ticket. It's got to go in the front, a little bit on the front of my peonies. Yay! Okay. All right. Let's get in and get started. It's late. Everybody needs to go to bed. Okay, so I left it a little bit angled where you could have a kind of a reminder. So it's press and seal, not a sandwich bag. Press and seal. It wraps and sticks to each other. It sticks to itself. So that's what it is. Got to get you some of that, Gavin. Okay. Here we go, yo. Water girl. I'm going to lightly mist this to reactivate it a little bit. If you can't see well, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. Told you we are working diligently to set up this room to have better sound, better lighting, and hopefully that will incorporate or result in better videos. Matthew,
Yes.
you haven't said a word.
Yeah, I can't get a word in.
Oh, that's not true.
Somebody keeps talking it up over there.
Oh, come on. I paused for a second. Sheesh.
Now I just get people coming on saying hellos and how you doings.
How you doings? How you doings, huh?
Yep, how you doing? A lot of that. Gavin wanted to know why you were using sandwich bags to wrap your...
I know, that's why I showed him the press and seal.
Yeah, that's press and seal, right.
Yeah, that's why I said to...
I mean, you kind of got it down. There's nothing that you haven't answered, so we're good.
Okay. Just getting some color on here real quick, you guys. Okay, get some color on here, and then we'll get some blooms going on here too. Let me highlight with yellow. I noticed in a lot of my photos that peonies had almost a lime green on a lot of it. So I wanted to carry that over into this.
Manny Driscoll from Queensland, Australia. How is Australia doing right now?
Oh yeah, check us.
Have they got any rain or anything? Got a lot of people coming on.
Okay. All right. Now don't get too carried away, Dionne. Actually, you know what? I think I want this one to droop a little bit, you guys. I think I want it to droop.
Do those flowers droop?
Yeah, because the heads of the peony are so big and full, and they tend, as soon as they open, they kind of eventually just, because they're so heavy. There's so many petals on them.
Oh, they got some rain last night. Nice.
Oh.
Good.
Wonderful. Okay, let's put the green down.
Tanya Morrison, she is, last night I was asked in my home, why did Dionne decide to do 100 days of live shows? And I did not know the answer.
Why did Dionne do it? So I have totally been about pushing myself into the extreme uncomfortable zone. I have found that when I do things that are it's kind of stressful. It's kind of hectic. It's kind of uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable sometimes when you really just don't want to go live or to paint. I really wanted to push myself to do something I hadn't done before. Last year, this time I did 90 days. So 100 was taking it up a level. I coach so many women, almost 600 at this point right now. And I just figured if I could do it and tell them and show them rather than just saying you should, if I could just do it, and then I will show them the results. I will be able to say, well, here's the proof of the result that it has for you if you do the lives, or if you just put yourself out there without thinking too much about it. It helps to grow your business. There's just so many reasons, but overall, I really wanted to push myself, and I thought you never know, and I'm curious of what my art's going to look like after 100 days. I'm curious what my furniture's going to look like. I'm just curious after 100 days how I'm going to be different as an artist and as a business coach and just overall as a person on social media.
Well, and the fact that you get to make a lot of new friends.
Oh my goodness. You guys have been so supportive. If you weren't, it would be much harder to come back on here. I promise you that. So it's been worth it. And I feel like you guys have just really pulled behind me and been so incredibly supportive.
Yeah, I mean, think of all the new friends we have now.
And I got Matt to come on because before he wasn't coming on and reading questions, but I said, honey, can you help me? Because I get tired of talking to just myself. So, I mean, I may not have been quite that whiny, but maybe I was. Don't answer.
Oh, thank you, Gavin. Keep your money, Gavin.
What?
Gavin gave us $1.49.
No,
That's awesome. Thank you, Gavin.
Thank you, Gavin. That's so nice, buddy. You got to keep that for yourself and your supplies. Okay, I want this one to totally kind of just be getting heavy and kind of starting to fall. Y'all bear with me. If I'm not getting it right, I can always go back. Just bear with me. I'm new to peonies. I'm more of like a tropical hibiscus type girl, so y'all just bear with me. Don't ridicule me just yet. Not that you would. I'm really just teasing. I'm totally teasing. Y'all would never do that.
Constructive criticism is
well, you know, everybody, especially on this piece, everybody has really been so supportive. I've been so thankful.
Terry Brewer, do you ship most of your art to California?
Not most of it, but I do a lot, Terry. Right now I have a piece on its way to Virginia, and we go to Florida a lot and go up to the Northeast a lot. I have another piece that will be going to Missouri. I also have a lot of Texas, so unfortunately I just don't have very many Oklahoma where I am. So I don't know. What do you guys, you thinking this is all right? Are we getting it? Now I'll put some leaves around it here in just a moment. Wrap that, but I feel like I need to, I don't know, I feel like that's pretty good. Matthew, does it look good from there?
Yeah.
I need more
Are you talking about the flower?
Yeah, the flower, babe.
Oh.
What else would I be?
The leaves.
Oh.
Or the background.
Oh, no, I have to do all of that later.
Yeah.
I'm just...
It's taking shape. Let me just say that.
He doesn't know what to say.
Well, Vintage Sin gave you 6 blue hearts.
Blue heart.
She blew you up with the blue hearts.
Well, someone said today, I've enjoyed listening to Matt say the emojis. They left that comment. So for those of you that did not enjoy it, I'm sorry. He's going to keep doing it because he's getting encouragement.
Well, I may or may not. Just kind of depends on the emojis. Because I'm looking at this on a phone, so sometimes I can't really tell what they are.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Vintage Sin. I appreciate you, Miss Cindy Palmer.
Lori Bayer.
Hi.
She's from St. Louis. Says, love your work. You are my inspiration.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. We are trying to make we're just having a fun. We're just doing things we haven't done before. Just trying to encourage you all to, I don't think this brush is working either.
It's the brush.
I keep trying different brushes. This is one I haven't tried before. I don't know.
Oh, Rainbow 505 says they're purple.
What's purple?
The flowers, I think.
Mine?
No, Ninja Sin's flowers.
Oh!
I don't know.
That's Matt for you.
That's my bad. Okay,
That's okay,
Heather.
That's all right, babe.
Mishjiski?
Good job, babe.
Man, that was a tough one. She said, pineapple, 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 pineapple. That was a tough one, kind of.
Does that mean she's like on a beach having a drink, or what does that mean? Right?
I think she's had a few drinks. I think.
Oh, that's awesome! Thanks for the emojis.
Nancy on YouTube, she said, I used the brayer technique on the piece today and love the texture it produced.
Oh, good job! I love that you tried it out. Okay, I'm gonna walk away from that one, guys. It's gonna end up making me bonkers, so let me just walk away from it.
Whitney Morris maybe suggesting the cheerleader brush. Would that work?
Yeah, but I feel like it's a little small, and I actually feel like I need a little bit more texture than that. So, great suggestion. I don't know yet.
Oh my word.
What?
It looks like Evelyn Simons.
Yes.
Looks so lovely. It's minus 38 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh no, nope.
And then she put, I think it was a frozen emoji face.
A frozen emoji,
Yeah.
like she's freezing. Oh, I am like, whoa. That's just crazy. Wow. Like, I would never leave the house. Matthew, you would never get me out of the house.
That's a fact.
Like, you would never get me to leave. I am such a baby when it comes to cold.
Oh, this is nice. Missy Yoder, I think that's how you say it, on YouTube. She says, since I've been watching you, I've done things I never thought I could do. Thank you for being an inspiration. That was
Girl,
nice.
you're going to make me cry now. That is fabulous.
Yeah, Heather Mishjiski, she gave me the thumbs up.
Aw.
Hashtag more Matt. Boom.
Why do you have to do a boom?
Boom.
Boom. I don't think she said boom.
You know how people do those like firecracker emojis?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Boom.
She did not. She did a firecracker emoji, or you just...
I actually added that. I was just...
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Goofy. Oh, I need to stop snorting. Y'all got me all relaxed now.
Oh, you got her snorting,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm all
you got
relaxed.
her snorting already.
Shoot, I'm relaxed with them now.
Oh, now they're just bragging. There's people on the beaches. They're just, it's 75, it's 86.
Well, honey, it was 60. It was ridiculously beautiful today. I even posted a picture of me and Abby today because it was so gorgeous. Like, me and my girl were outside for a minute until she hurt herself again.
Robert Gloria says, no more wine for Dionne.
Wine.
Wine.
That would be a bad idea if I ever tried that.
Oh my gosh, Tammy McLeod, or she said, the
not want me
mailbox is frozen shut.
Oh.
Ontario, Canada.
You guys would not want me to. Well, you probably would, but I could not do that to myself. To have wine before I come on here. That's one thing I've never really, I don't think I've ever done that. It's too risky. You just never know about me. you guys are like, if you are artists, painters, and professional peony painters, bear with me, okay, guys? I've never done this, and I'm just kind of.
Are you telling me this is your first time to paint that kind of flower?
Yes, that's what I told you. I've never done a peony.
A what?
A peony.
A what?
Peony. Peony. Peony.
Peony.
A peony.
A peony.
What color
Not
is the red?
peony.
It's no. No. Are you questioning me, or are you just being silly? Like, is this asking if this is the first time? Matt,
Yes.
you're just being silly?
No, I just really, I've never seen you paint that
No,
kind of
I
flower.
haven't.
I just want to make sure. I didn't really know.
No, I haven't.
Lisa Thompson-Dixon, she says, what happened to Abby?
Oh, guys, she's pulled her leg again. She won't put any pressure on it. She gets outside and chases the squirrels, and she ends up pulling her leg, pulling like a ligament somewhere on her arm. We're going to have to probably take her to the vet tomorrow if she's still limping. It's pretty bad. She did it the other day, and then she got better, and then today we were out there for just like 10 minutes. And she came in, and now she won't put any pressure on it. So I don't know what's going on. The leaf that's down here at the bottom, just so you know, and several of the others, guys, I'm gonna distress this. I really kind of want some of this black to come back through. I want it to look like it wasn't just painted today. I want it to look like it was painted a really long time ago, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna put one little bloom up here. Matthew, you still there?
Yeah, here, just reading the comments, just taking in all the accolades. You know, people.
Accolades?
Yeah, people are throwing me a lot of shout outs.
Really?
Yeah, I just made this show, and
You've made the show.
I made the show, and they're so happy for me and my success, and just wonderful people out there. Got a lot of wonderful people.
What is your success?
Reading comments.
You are so good. You're the best reader ever.
I can read emojis with the best of them. I'm like a 13-year-old schoolboy sending emojis.
I think girls actually do more emojis.
Do they? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so far removed from that. Athena Parrish, what color pinks are you using again?
So the color pinks are Kissing Booth, Petticoat Pink, and then I have Marquee Red, Vintage Linen, and Tarnished Pearl.
Yeah, those are good colors. I like that. I like that real small one up the top. Is that a bud?
It's a bud.
I like that one.
We like the bud.
Yep, I like it. It's simple, but yet bold.
Okay, now you're being crazy.
Kelly on Facebook, she says, oh, I like the white stripes on the leaves. Actually, might be hard to tell, but the white, she said white. Oh, yeah, okay.
Just playing around, guys. Don't mind me. Just kind of playing around now with the palette.
So now that it's cold, how do people deal with the cold, and how long do you normally have to deal with it? Like, I can't imagine negative 38 and literally staying there. I mean, I don't know how people go to work.
I started to say, they don't go to work?
I mean, is it like,
They can't leave.
is it like snow? Is it just like cold with no moisture? Is it like dry? Like you can go everywhere, but you have to like wear like 4 coats?
An Eskimo suit. And then what about the cars? Like, do they even work in that type of temperature?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
It's a great question, Woods. Because I'm thinking, do people just like not work? And granted, I know that they do. I'm just thinking. About 6
Mama
months.
H said, all kidding aside, I've never seen real peonies without ants. They seriously live all over them.
Wow.
So you're gonna have to paint a few ants.
No, I'm not doing
I will do a few stick ants.
I'm not on this piece. You're not. I can't have ants. That won't make me feel comfortable.
Okay, so the cold's about 6 months, I think, from what I'm getting. And Susan Chilberg says people who work outside in the cold weather wear a lot of Carhartt. Okay, that makes sense. It would take a lot of Carhartt for me to get me outside in negative 30.
Well, you'd be used to it if you lived there your
Well,
whole
that's
life.
true. That's true.
But I'm still over here going, oh, I don't think we'd ever leave the house. Of course we would. You get used to it.
Olivia Power, she's watching from Ireland.
Ireland, wow.
She says you're doing a great job. Ireland, I bet that place is so pretty.
Yeah.
I see it on the Discovery Channel.
You see it on the Discovery Channel, the History Channel sometimes. Okay, I gotta leave it alone. I'm gonna look, I'm painting like this. I gotta put all this down. Let's turn it back around and then let's put some golden ticket on the front. The fluffier peonies get more ants than some of the other species. Okay, hi Patty. All right, I've gotta set my brushes down, you guys, because I do really well if I get up and walk away from the piece and just stare at it. And that's kind of what I do when I get off of here. I sit over in Matt's chair where he sits, and then I just stare at it. And I try to decide, what do I do? Okay.
We've had 2 different people, one on Facebook and one on YouTube. Both said that the ants will get on the flowers and eat the wax off of them to help them bloom. Genius. Mother Nature's awesome. I'm telling you, Mother Nature's awesome.
That's amazing. They help them bloom so they eat the wax off of them? Wow. And they help them bloom, obviously, because they want the birds to be able to get the insects to get the pollen? Is that how that works?
I'm not sure how it works, but it sounds right because Mother Nature's really cool.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, when we went, honey, when the boys were little and we went to watch the Bee Movie, I remember thinking that I missed all of that importance of bees when I was in school. And I just remember thinking, bees are so important. Like, I was hesitant to ever look badly at a bee again after I saw that. The Bee Movie, that was a fantastic movie. Okay, so this is what we worked on the last 2 or 3 nights. And so I think what I'd like to do is add some golden ticket. Who's in?
Yeah,
You
lots of people want golden ticket.
Okay, so let me get this paint out of the way because I'm afraid I'm going to set my pretty little house shoes in it. And when I say pretty, I just mean house shoes.
Okay, get this right here.
Okay.
The lady in Ireland, Olivia, 80 miles an hour wind, and it's cold.
Oh,
You would never go there. I don't think you would ever go there.
I'm going to stay here.
But I think it's winter time.
It must be winter time there. Well, 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Carol Kincaid says, it gets so cold sometimes it will freeze your snot. Hey, it'll get cold enough here, it'll do that. The wind will blow like 40, 50 miles an hour, and like wind chill will be like negative 20,
it's just,
30.
it's hard. It's hard. That is hard. Okay, golden ticket. Got it.
Okay, so basically
Got it.
the consensus is if you don't put ants on it,
Yeah.
it won't sell.
No.
That's what they're saying.
Not true, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not putting ants on
They
it.
say it has to have ants, and they have to be stick ants.
Stick ants.
Stick ants.
You added that. That was your own little thing. Okay, golden ticket, water girl. Let's see. First, I'm going to do the handle. Can y'all see or no?
Okay, you do a golden ticket?
Yeah. Keep
Okay,
that, Buttercup.
People are getting really excited.
I see a yellow.
Miss Mitzi
Miss
Man.
Mitzi Man, $15.
You nailed it. Peonies and winter. Peonies and winter. Heart. Love you, love
Thank
you,
you
love
so
you, love
much.
you, love you, love you.
Thank you, Mitzi.
Sunflower, sunflower, sunflower,
I
sunflower.
appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Wow. So nice. Okay, so I'm using the cheerleader brush now over the hardware. I wet the piece. I'm going to do
I need to raise this up a little bit.
Okay, and then I'm going to spray it again. Oh, this is so pretty over the black and the blue. Look, Matt.
Ooh.
sounded really weird because I was really close to the phones when I said that.
Yeah, that may have given people nightmares tonight. Sorry about that.
Okay, now I got some people that says hashtag no ants. That's awesome.
I can't get over Mitzi
That's good
Man.
stuff.
That was so nice of Mitzi Man. Thank you, Catherine. I love the golden ticket. Okay, we're going to keep on with the golden ticket. So the key with the golden ticket without it being too heavy is to go ahead and spray. It's already watered down. It's like a glaze. You can actually use it as a top coat, but I want to go ahead and do it again and thin it even further. So I'm going to kind of hit a little bit of golden ticket underneath each bloom.
You know what I think I'm going to do?
Tell
Just
me.
to solve this problem for everybody, because now we got some people saying no ants. I think what I'm going to do is kind of like, instead of where's Waldo, where's the ant?
Oh,
And
you're
I'll
going
do-
to hide
I'll do-
an ant on
I'll
here?
hide some ants somewhere.
You better not come in with ants on my piece of furniture.
I might. You have to sleep sometimes.
You are going to fall asleep before me and sleep later than me.
It's true.
True story, Woods.
What about a bee? Maybe a bee.
No, I don't want any insects. I don't know how to draw them. That's like another level, you guys are, y'all, that's another level.
Hey, we have a serious question right
This
now.
is beautiful.
I have a
Thank
serious
you.
question. Susan Chilberg, here's my big question.
You gotta call her Susie.
Is it Susie or Suzanne?
It's Susie.
Oh, it says Suzanne on here.
No, it says Susan.
Susan.
But since I know her, we gotta call her Susie.
Oh, we're gonna call her Susie? Okay, Susie Chilberg. Here's my big question.
All right.
When I use a fan brush, it gets all separated. How do you stop that?
It gets separated? Like this?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
You gotta make sure you get all the paint out. The only thing that's keeping it from getting all of pulling it together is it not, it does this with my golden ticket. It has to be really clean. You gotta make
She
sure
said yes, it does look like it.
yes, you gotta make sure you get it really clean, and this was not clean, actually. This section over here is hard as a rock, because I obviously did not get it clean. The golden ticket's the worst. So Susie, I would just recommend that you make sure you have it really clean. Oh, Matthew, this gold looks so good. It's glistening. I'm gonna put a little bit on the tips of the petals. And I know it's hard for you to see, but I promise you I'll take my photos and go back and put some in the comments, okay? And also, Susie, like, see when I put more on there, it clumped them together and didn't separate them as much. So I'm gonna highlight some of the tips. Put some sparkles in there right in the center.
Sparkle it up.
Sparkle it up.
Just some accenting is what we're doing, right?
Yeah, we're adding the Shazam.
We're adding shimmer pizzazz.
Shazam.
Yeah. Beauty Luscious.
Hi, Beauty.
Can you put wax on top of golden ticket?
Yes, definitely. I do all the time in almost every one of my pieces. You can use golden ticket as a top coat though if you want to. But I will use golden ticket as a color, and then I will almost always wax. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there in the center. Oh yeah.
Susan thought maybe she was pushing too hard.
Well, Susie, make sure you're holding your brush just like this. You don't need these two fingers. And you just gently glide, and mostly guide with your thumb. These two are just holding it. Your thumb is what's gliding it. So if you feel like you are, try that. Now let's tilt everything back down.
Here, I can.
Can you do it, Matthew?
I can just pull it down a little bit. You can work your way down.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll sit down. Okay, they were too close, honey. You yelled at them in their ears.
Sorry.
Yeah. They're going to be like, whoa, ba-ba-bing. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to add, just to do the same thing, a little bit of golden ticket on this really large bloom, highlighting some of the leaves. While the side that we worked on in the beginning is drying.
Probably needs to come down a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Ivana. She said her ears are bleeding. I didn't mean to do that. So sorry.
She's just joking, right?
Yes, I believe she is.
Okay. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay, we have a question.
All right.
Janice DeVito. Does DIY play nice with acrylics? And can I still use wax if I use a little acrylic to highlight?
Oh, definitely. I use, like when I'm doing my paintings, you guys, I will use almost always, well, not almost always actually. I love to build up my canvases. Like I love to do my base coat because I water down the paint and smear it all over there, and I love to do my base coat with DIY paint. I mix it with acrylics all the time, and then you can seal it with whatever product that you want, but I love to use Big Top or our Crystal Chandelier. But what is great about the DIY is that when you water it down, it's just like a dye. And so the color stays just as strong, and it works really well on furniture or on canvas for that very reason. And then, yeah, you can mix it with acrylics if that's what you need to do. But I like to do that sometimes when I'm wanting just different textures and different looks on some of my canvases. Now, all of this is DIY. This doesn't have any acrylics, and it won't have any acrylics on it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little more gold in here.
You're gonna be adding any yellow?
More yellow than I already have?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Where do you think I should add some?
I was just thinking maybe doing something in the center.
Do
they have multiple colors in
Peonies
the-
have yellow in the center?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know if they had multiple colors or just one color. You know?
I am not.
Is it the stamen?
The stamen? I'm
or
not.
The stoma or
The
stamen?
stamen, honey. I'm not used to seeing peonies with yellow in the center. It always seems to me like they're really dark, like a real deep color in the center. So if I'm wrong, you guys tell me if they have yellow on the inside, but that's not the way I remember them looking.
Heidi McClure, what is the difference between Big Top and Crystal Chandelier?
So Big Top is Crystal Chandelier. I think to me it's a little bit shinier. It's also a product used if you're going to paint fabric. It's really good to mix in with your paint if you want to paint on velvet or other fabric and use it more as a dye. It's good for like a glaze. You can mix it with your paint. For Big Top, I just use it as a top coat, and I don't necessarily mix it with any other paint. So that's kind of the difference. Like I said, and I think that Crystal Chandelier, the clear is shinier. I think it has a more glossier finish. I'm really happy with how the gold looks. I know you can't see it. You can always see the gold from a different perspective if you kind of get over to the side. So I promise I'll take some pictures. It looks really good right here. Matthew, can you see all that?
Yeah.
Did they say that there's yellow on the...
No, they said kind of dark center. That's kind of what I've gotten. So
Okay.
I don't think they have multiple. There's a lot of light colors in there.
Okay.
And Sosho Tamir, I'm sorry, I cannot read that. He wrote something and I don't know.
Okay. Well, you can see the gold. Oh, good. Yeah, you can see it right here. You can see it kind of dripping, and it will dry, and then I'll be able to put like a clear over it or white. I haven't decided what I want to do, but I know I'm going to be sanding. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know it was a little bit later tonight, but I did have, had to be online in my group. And I'll just lean down like this. Google it assistant. Google it assistant. Ooh.
Oh, easy.
No
yellows.
No yellows. Of course,
You can do yellow, but
there's so many varieties that some of them probably do. And since I'm just getting started, never done peonies before, I thought, well, let's keep it as simple as possible. But I may go back and study them some more and see if I can add, because of course I want them to be really good. I don't want them to just be like semi-good. I want them to be really good. So I'm pretty happy with the way this side looks as well. But it will need some gold when it's dry as well. So we'll touch back on that tomorrow, okay? Same place, same time, Woods? Wednesday? Yeah, we will. Same place, same time right here with this girl, and actually not same time, we'll be a little bit earlier, we'll be back to 8:30. Oh, I love all your comments, you guys. Thank you so much for being so helpful with the colors, and have a great Wednesday. If anything, just be awesome. That's all you have to do. Just go be awesome. Good night.
See ya!
See ya!